Hey guys, it's Nick, and it's preview time for the Blackhawks versus Jets game at the Madhouse on Madison tonight at 7:30 in Chicago. Yes, the Hawks and Jets are taking on each other for the last time this season because, frankly, it's the last week of the season, which is a sad thing to say because this season went flying for a fact that this season's been a rough one for us. Knowing that the season's coming to an end, it's going to be a time for the Hawks to change and probably a time for this setup to change. So maybe watch out for next season because going to see some big differences to the setup. So, coming into the game, Hawks are at a record of 34, 33, and 11, and the Jets have a 45, 29, and 4 record. But this year the Hawks have outplayed the Jets every time they've played each other. The Hawks do get up to play against their division rivals, and this week it is a division game, a week. We play the Jets, the Blues, Dallas, and Nashville for our last 4 games of the season. So going into tonight, it's a possibility we can make the playoffs if going into tonight and winning, if we win out the rest of the season, it's a possibility we make the playoffs, but highly unlikely. So, let's get to the stats, the scouting reports for each team. On the Jets side of the leading point getter, with 78 games played, 20 goals, 69 assists for a total of 89 points on the season. That belongs to Blake Wheeler. He plays well against the Hawks, so we have to watch out for him. But their leading point getter, he also plays well against the Hawks. That's Mark Scheifele with 36 goals. That's the Jets' leading point getter. But we know who's the leading point getter for the Hawks. Here we go. From your Blackhawks, number 88 with 77 games played, 41 goals, 64 assists for a total of 105 points on the season. Currently sitting at a +1. That belongs to Patrick Kane. But tied with Kaner on goals. Yes, tied with Kaner on goals. Number 12, Alex DeBrincat, to tie him up with 41 goals. They're in a race to see who gets the leading goal scorer of the team. But second on the team in points, that belongs to Winnipeg native Jonathan Toews. Yes, Taser still is at 76 points. If he just gets 1 point, he sets a career high. I could see him doing it tonight because it is against his hometown team and he plays well against the Jets. And is there a possibility we could see a 60-point getter in a defenseman this year? And Eric Gustafsson, he's sitting 4 points away from 60 points on the season. He has 56 points. So let's hope he can do it. It'll be nice to see a defenseman with 60 points on the season for the Hawks. So, my keys to tonight for a Hawks win, it is stay on, neutralize the Jets' speed, stay out of the box, that's what's been killing us, and, even play the back and forth game. Hawks should win the game because the Jets aren't a good back and forth team on hockey. I've noticed this year, the Hawks are, and expected in net for each team. Hellebuck for the Jets, Crawford for the Hawks. So, my pick to click to having a big game I gotta go with Winnipeg native Jonathan Toews in this game. Yes, the captain, I feel like, will set his career high against the Winnipeg Jets tonight. And hopefully he can have like a 4-point game and put that to rest that he's now a 80-point getter in the NHL. Because Taser, he's had a hell of a season this year. So, I want to hear what your guys' takes are going into tonight's game, because it is somewhat a sad time because we know the season's about to come to an end. And it's coming to the point where we almost are out of the playoff race. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, let's go Hawks!